We're less than an hour away from the college football national championship game tonight between Georgia and Alabama. This all SEC showdown definitely has fans around the country tuned in and ready. One right here indeed, like the ones over at Hey Joe's as well over in Cleveland, which is where we can find the Delta News Sports Jordan Black live with much more. JB.
Yeah, Stephen, that's right. Just under an hour until tonight's national championship game getting underway. Fans are just starting to trickle in here at Hey Joe's in Cleveland for tonight's all-SEC matchup, the first one since 2011. Now, while that's an interesting storyline, perhaps the most interesting, the fact that this will be a professor versus protege battle. I'm talking about the fact that Kirby Smart served as defensive coordinator under Nick Saban at Alabama. Now, these two teams have only met 4 times in Saban's 11 years in Tuscaloosa, all of which belonged to the Tide except for the first. Now, Alabama proved it belonged here with a 24-6 victory over defending national champion Clemson in the Sugar Bowl, while Georgia already deemed that one SEC team would be here with that 54-48 double OT victory over Oklahoma. So the question remains tonight, will Alabama avenge last year's defeat, or will Georgia change the course?
When you're playing against a really good team, and probably 2 teams that are fairly evenly matched and 2 teams that philosophically are not a whole lot dissimilar in terms of the things they want to do to win.
I've talked a long time about this playoff being perspective. With what perspective do you take this game? And I think that's the one spot that Alabama had a competitive advantage because they've got a huge chip on their shoulder. They've got something to prove. And I think every team when they get in the playoffs got something to prove.
All right, Stephen, like we said, less than an hour. I'm going to catch up with some fans, see what everyone's thinking. But you know what? I know one thing. One SEC team will win tonight. I bet you could have guessed that, too. We'll have the highlights coming up for you later tonight. But for now, from Cleveland, I'm Jordan Black, the Delta News Sports.